Hello, boys and girls. I made this video the first time and I messed it up, so I'm doing it again. What you need is a paper, a ruler, a pencil, marker possibly, and crayons. And I also have a mat here so I don't make a mess of the table that I'm working on. I have a tracer for my shape. You do not need a tracer. Do this in pencil first. I'm doing this in Sharpie because the pencil is hard to see on the video. So what you would do is you draw it in pencil, outline in Sharpie, and then erase your pencil line. I'm gonna put my shape, whatever shape it is that I choose, in the middle of the paper. You don't need to use a tracer. You could draw your own shape. It could be a heart, it could be a circle, it could be a square. Whatever shape you want to do, that is fine. You're going to do it towards the middle of the paper. And like I said, I'm doing mine in Sharpie so you can see it on the video, but you should be doing it in pencil because if you make a mistake, you can't erase Sharpie. Okay, so there is my star. Now I'm going to take a ruler. Line up this ruler to the edge of the paper. You can do it horizontally or vertically, whichever way you want to draw your lines. I'm going to turn mine this way vertically, and I'm going to draw my lines. So I am lining up my ruler at the edge of the paper, holding my ruler. If your hands are smaller and your ruler's moving, scoot your hand down as you're continuing to draw that line so your line doesn't get smaller. Now I'm going to take my ruler, line it up to that last line I drew, and I'm going to draw from one side to the other again. It looks like my Sharpie's drying out there a little. Line it up there again. Draw it from where my star starts to the other side. You are not drawing through whatever shape it is that you have. You're going to leave that blank. So I'm going to do this for the whole paper. Not going through my star, lining up my ruler to the last line I drew. And continuing until I'm done. There we go. I now have it almost finished drawn. What I'm going to do is these lines that we left blank in my star, I'm going to draw a curved line from one side of that line to the other. This is going to make it look like it's popping off the paper. So I'm going to draw one line, curving to meet the other. And that one's a little tricky because it's going off the edge of the paper there a little. A star would probably be the most complicated one. And there we go. I have my star that it's starting to look like it's popping off the paper. To make it look even more like it's popping off the paper, you're going to color it in with a pattern. Your pattern can be any color you want, any colors you want. I would pick at least 2 or it's not a pattern. And I'm just going to mark mine so it's easier first. I'm just going to go on coloring it in. Notice how when I'm coloring, I'm using my hand on the paper to hold it still so it doesn't go all over the place while I'm coloring. Voila! There is your shape popping off of the paper. Happy creating!